applied math. So I thought, since we're not going to see each other for like the next 3 weeks again, and we've got spring break coming up where you're not expected to complete something, I want us to do sort of like this time capsule project, where we create sort of word problems either around COVID or something to sort of document what's going on in history. I've got this book from a woman who recently passed in my life. She wasn't my grandma, but she was very close to me. And anyway, um, in her bookshelves, I found this gem. It's actually an arithmetic book from when her family came over from Europe, and her uncle used this arithmetic book to learn United States math. And I'm going to show you a couple pages. This book was written in 1863. Even in these table of contents, it's so sublime, or like just unbelievable, the outdatedness of, like, if you notice, the words 2, 3 are even italicized. So I want to show you some more problems. Looking at problem 3, a man bought a small firkin of butter for $9. He used $2 worth and sold the remainder for $4. How much did he lose? Like a firkin. What in the world is a firkin? And then number 5 at the bottom, a man bought a sheep for $9, and to pay for it he gave 5 bushels of corn worth $4, and the rest in money. How much money did he pay? So these word problems are current problems back in the 1800s that immigrants really had to deal with. Most of them had to go to farming communities. Like, I think they even opened up the Midwest around this time to really, I think it was the Homestead Act that even happened. But it'd be funny if you looked up a firkin, because, yeah, firkin of butter. How interesting. So let me show you some more word problems. In this subtraction unit, you see the word in problem 2, firkin of butter again. And in problem 3, you see the whole bought some sheep for so many things. And down at the bottom of this page, it talks about pond lilies. You know, what would you write about in today's society, a current word problem that would definitely mark our page in history right now? You know, what would it be? Like problem 5, a man owing $15, paid $9 of it. How much did he then owe? That's not really saying what's going on in time. I'm not a fan of that. But I mean, problem 4, a man bought 16 pounds of coffee and lost 7 pounds of it as he was carrying it home. Who in the world would carry coffee home? Most of us drive. So let's look at some more. If I look at problem 50, so this is where they started counting by tens, I guess. So problem 50, talking about note paper costing 10 cents a quire. A quire, I had to look up, is about 24, 25 sheets of paper stacked together. And a quire is 1/20th of a ream, which we're not used to. Notice 51, a cake of soap. What in the world is a cake of soap? I guess they used to make soap in a cake pan. And then notice how in 53, Mr. Knapp pays $10 a month rent. How much does he pay in a year? This is doable for us to replicate, but it's not going to be $10 a month rent. You guys just did a moving out project. Notice how many dollars it was for rent. So if you calculated it for a year, how much would it be? That would be an example. I want to show this page because it just blew my mind. The difference between penny, shilling, pence, pound, because this goes from, England to what the United States is in reference to shillings, create, and actually I had to look it up again. It says that 100 pence is split into 100 cents. Um, it's like a penny and a pence are the same. A shilling is 1/20th of a pound. It's insane. So anyway, what about Bitcoin? Like, what if we ask the question of, how many dollars is one Bitcoin right now? Or how many US dollars is now a peseta or a peso in Mexico? And so on, now that we're going worldwide. And now your job is to create 5 word problems. They can be as simple as just addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. I don't care. But you see some of the history within these word problems. Let's create our own history. All right. This is due in 2 weeks. So this Friday is April, let's see, today's the 6th, 13th plus 4, 17th, April 17th. I need 5 word problems. That's it. Happy spring break. Okay, here's how you're going to do it. You're going to create a Google Doc and share it with me. Title it with your name, word problems. Create 5 of them, including current events in every single one of them. Put your answers in the document. Get it done by April 17th. See you soon.